But for my back, he's immediately like, let's celebrate. Like, I want to take you out. And I'm like,
oh. How many dates have you guys gone on?
One.
Okay.
Yeah, we went on one right before I left. That was our first date.
Date.
We'll go, I guess, on a second one and see.
Okay.
But he's kind of short. He's only like 5'9".
Oh, that's you're what, like 5'9",
I'm 5'8".
right?
I'm 5'8".
That's tall enough, right?
Not really. You know, manifesting a tall man. One of the other guys I'm talking to is 6'7".
Oh wow.
And we'll be going out soon. It's just a matter of like scheduling. We just haven't been able to like link on the schedules. We both work a lot.
Okay.
But there's another guy who I just made this whole TikTok about, who was like all about me, asked me out, calling me all these pet names, my love, and all this shit. And then we're talking, and I was like, "Oh, you have the vaccine, right?" And he was like, "No." I was like, "You're not vaccinated, and you want to go out with me?" I'm like, "I'm not going out with you. You're not vaccinated. What, do you expect me to be kissing you?"
Oh, really? Oh, I wouldn't care.
I work at a yoga studio where we're requiring proof of vaccination. That's where I am right now, folding all this laundry. To me, it's so much deeper than just like do or don't you. It's about that, like, I don't want to have that debate with you.
So would you not date someone that was different than you, like, politically?
No, I wouldn't.
What are your standards? Like, what are your requirements for a guy?
Well, they have to have a car. This other guy who didn't have the vaccine, he didn't even have a car. I was like, how are you going to take me out? You don't have a car. You know I'm not driving anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's like minimum requirement. I've also realized that I want someone that has like some sort of creative or like job in entertainment like I have. You have to be very ambitious because I am very ambitious.
Okay.
This other guy was like, well, I'm not rich. I'm a regular guy. And I was like, that's fine. But like, I'm not a regular girl. Like, or you yourself also has to not be like regular. Like, I don't think I'm like just an average person. Like, that to be boring.
Okay. So, would you be cool with a guy that makes less money, but he's a hard worker? Okay. So like, if he was making like, let's say he just started his own business, but he makes $45,000 a year, would you date him?
He wouldn't be able to afford my engagement ring. I'm getting an 8-carat cushion cut vintage engagement ring. If you make $45,000 a year, it would take you 4 years? No. 8 years to afford.
Wait, how much is that?
About $200,000.
Girl, you want a $200,000? Are you insane?
My ring has to sparkle from across the street. Like, you have to see that shit. It's going to blind people.
Like, so superficial.
But it's about so much more than that. It's about the fact that you can afford that, right? So it's about more than just it's about the fact that you can afford that.
Okay, well, I'm just thinking, like, you're going to miss out on a lot of guys. Because I'm telling you, no, but not in a good way. My dad would have told her to go find a new boyfriend because there was no way in hell he was going to spend $200,000 on an engagement ring. And that's that's a multi-millionaire in the top 0.5% who had 10 kids. My mom never.
He built. What? He said he's built to becoming that. He wasn't that originally, right?
He wasn't. Well, he was making like 6 figures in his early 20s.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So, but my dad's like, he's good with money. He's not like to me, that's like such an unwise investment to spend $200K.
Diamonds appreciate.
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, no. That's like, I would rather put that in a college fund for a kid. But this just sounds like not like real to me, you know?
Really?
But the problem is like guys don't care about your money.
Right, but I care.
I know, but it doesn't, like, I think you're going to miss out on a lot of guys with like this, like, to me, these are like crazy high standards.
Yeah. So today I listened to my dating coach. She said, you do not get your expectation, you get your minimum standard. And her man is rich, and she doesn't even have to work. You know, and she herself makes like 30 to 50 grand a month. Coaching women in love.
I mean, good luck if that like works for you. I just like, to me, that sounds like a $200K engagement ring. Like, I think like guys are going to hear that and be like, no.
Because you just have to have the man who's okay with maintaining you.
With maintaining you?
Right. Like, you can be high maintenance, but if you are dating a man that is okay with maintaining you, you're fine. You're not high maintenance, then you're just on their level. Okay, but I'm just thinking like those guys that are making like that amount of money, like they typically want like the young, like 21, 22-year-olds. I don't think so. What? I'm 30, so I'm not that old. A 21-year-old is realistically too young to be like popping out kids. I'm sorry, the $200,000, like that's crazy to me. That's like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that's crazy. Someone that can make that amount of money in a shorter period of time, like somebody who is, say, a musical artist, right? A music producer, somebody who's in entertainment, somebody who's on a TV show, somebody who does like concerts and tours. That amount of money isn't the same to them. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, say I was dating somebody like a G-Eazy, right?
Okay.
He makes $150,000 minimum per show. So if he does a couple shows, the $200,000 to him, he won't even feel it. I've been in a relationship with a guy that was worth over $1 million. Like, but I would never in a million years ask him to spend $200,000 on a ring. Like, to me, that's almost like entitled. Like, I'm not entitled to his money. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's just. Yeah, I guess like we kind of probably have different like views on like spending habits. Because to me, I'm like, I would, even if I had the money, I would never spend that on a ring. Like, get me my ring, and that's it. Because they have it, I know I can have it because they have it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I understand that, that having $100,000 to $200,000 8-carat diamond engagement ring is within my grasp because I've seen it in real life. I associate with people who have these things. They're in my circles of people. They're in my friend groups, and I know I can have it because I've seen it. It's not that I want it because they have it. I want it, and then I've seen it. I've seen validation of it in front of my face. I'm just saying, like, I think you're looking for like a 1% guy, which is very rare, and I think you're gonna like you're gonna overlook a lot of guys that literally make that amount of money, would like have that money to spend, but choose not to because their values are to save money. You would overlook like my dad in this situation, who's like top 0.5%. But your dad also ended up getting your mom to pop out 10 kids. I'm not trying to pop out that. Okay, so did I misunderstand? You're okay with like not getting that stuff? Like, I just thought, like, I thought you said you need the $200,000. The circles that I run in, the people that I know, like, I meet very influential people who can afford those things all the time in my everyday life.
But are they dating you?
Right, but I'm saying, like, to a guy, like, money is nothing. Like, men do not care about your money. So if money is nothing, they can afford my $200,000 engagement ring. No, that's not what I mean. I mean, like, money gives you no value. Right. So, like, I'm not more attractive to a guy because I make more money. Like, if anything, like, they don't prefer it because they, like, would prefer someone with more free time to hang out with them. And, like,
girl, I'm going to make a video about that. I think it's actually BS.
You think that's BS?
Yes. After seeing that whole thing, you know, the podcast that you were on, is now that a lot of guys are saying that they want traditional women, and then they don't value the money and that other stuff. I've now come up with a theory that the only reason why they want these traditional women that do not have money is so that they can have the ability to leave these women at will and have them destitute. Because especially now with the whole Texas ban of the abortion laws and stuff, and just like cheering, thank God we can have you barefoot and pregnant back in the kitchen and not working anymore. At first, I thought that money thing didn't really matter. But I'm starting to realize, no, these guys just want the ability to leave you high and dry and then laugh in your face.
Girl, I got ain't nobody getting pregnant or having any unwanted babies.
Well, for $200,000, you're gonna have to just like, is this what they really want?
I don't think so. Like, because I don't think so. I think like money just isn't like attractive to them. Like, they just don't like when we see an ambitious, like, driven man, that turns us on. That does not turn a guy on to like I think they don't want like a girl that's like bad with money. I think that's like a turn off. I think that like they don't want a girl that's like, you know, doesn't have like is terrible with finances, whatever. But like I just don't see guys like being like, oh my gosh, that's so sexy, she's the CEO.